Hey lovely team, and welcome to this slow full body burn today. Let's use your light weights, Pilates ball if you've got one at home, and also a chair or something you can just hold on to later. For now, we get started in all fours, so let's drop down to the floor. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then when you feel ready here, let's start to arch the spine and lift your gaze, lift your tailbone, breathe in. As you exhale around through the spine, chin to chest and tailbone under. We're going to repeat this. Inhale and exhale, repeating this extension and flexion through the spine. Nice, just take a couple more for yourself. Last time here. Go ahead, send your tailbone back, find a little child's pose position. Just lengthen out through the lumbar. Inhale. As you exhale, start to shift your weight forward into a kneeling high plank, shoulders over wrists, tuck your pubic bone under, but just feel your lower abs really lifting up and in. Inhale, we push back into child's pose. Exhale, come into this really strong supported kneeling plank position. Really starting to activate through the shoulders and through the lower abdominals as well. I really like this one as each time we have a little release for your hips and your back as well, so that's quite nice for our warm-up. Try not to collapse in your lower back. Let's keep it really long, like a plank. Last 2 times. One last time, here we go. Shifting forward, hold it there, and just tuck your pubic bone under and then release it to the sky. Tuck your pubic bone under and then release, under and then release. So we're doing a little pelvic tuck. Zipping up through the belly button, tucking tailbone for 4. Last 3, last 2. Send it back to a child's pose in 1. Just take a full breath here. Together, let's meet back in an all fours position. If you need to give your wrists a little wriggle, please do. Hands are stacking underneath shoulders and knees are underneath your hips right here. Try to really lift out of your spine, so push the shoulder blades apart and lengthen your sacrum. Extend your right leg back and let's lift it off the floor. Point your toes, hold it there, hips are square. Lengthen your left hand forward, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, bird dog, round through the spine. Inhale, we stretch away in opposition, left hand, right foot. And then exhale to round. Let's keep this on the slower side today, since this is a slow full body burn. This allows you loads of time, just focus on the breath and the sensation of lifting out of your supporting shoulder and your supporting hip. Finishing up your last round. The next time you are long in opposition, feel that hold. See if you can stretch your limbs even longer. 8 little pulses with your arm and your leg, 8 in unison. That's 6, 5, 4, 3. Gently place your right knee on the floor and stretch your left hand to the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. Come to rest on the side of your head. Have a little breather here for me. Breathing in and breathing out. Making your way back to your all fours, supporting through the lumbar, extend the left leg back. Reach your right hand forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, round through the spine, elbow, knee, and chin to chest. Here we go. Take your time with it. I'd rather we move slowly today. Each time you contract, really contract. Each time you get long, get longer. Pushing into opposite hands and opposite shin to keep that connection to the transverse abs. Last 2. Finishing up that final round. The next time you are so long, hold it here, forehead parallel to the ground. Little micro pulse, arm and leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Left knee carefully comes down and the right hand swoops up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. You've got a full round of breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Making your way back onto your hands, tuck your toes into the floor and send it back to downward facing dog. Take it through a little pedal, walking through one foot and walking through the other foot. Splaying your hands out really nice and wide. Into the mat here. Feet are about hip distance apart. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. Take an inhale. Now, as you exhale, ripple into your high or your kneeling plank and just hold it here for me. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And I like to do planks with a pelvic tuck as opposed to neutral spine. So let's scoop the tailbone under, kick the heels behind you and zip your tummy up and in. Isometric hold. You've got 10 counts, in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take 2 steps forward in 1. Gently make your way all the way up to a standing position for me. And let's go ahead and grab your light weights. Coming into a wide second to get you started today, folks. We're gonna open your feet out super wide, turn your toes out 45 degrees, and hands are just resting in front of you. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Now slowly lower the knees over your toes, and then stretch to lift. Down, and up. Good, so just give yourself a few reps here, just to get the hips nice and open. Knees are roughly over your second toes, and we're trying to keep one long line from your head to your sacrum. Breathing in, pull the corset in. Feel your abs pulling back and in. And I like to think of that particularly as I exhale, which today is as you stretch the legs. 2 more playing. Pushing into the heels of the feet. One last time like this, good. Now, as you lower down, reach the right hand in front of you, and then squeeze to lift. Same with the left. Palm is facing down. And feel free to just take a little micro bend in the elbow there. Nice. Feeling the resistance. And we might just hear that word a few times today, resistance. Even though it's slower, at times it will feel harder and less dynamic. More chance to burn out the muscles, perhaps. One more single. Now let's go for 2 arms. Ready? 2 arms. Squeeze. Imagine your arms are pushing into 2 oranges. Squeeze. Nice distance between your earlobes and your shoulders. Let's keep the neck long. One more time like this. Now come on down and hold this position. Just pull your elbows back and forward. Pushing into all 10 of your toes. Maybe you drop down a little deeper into your thighs right now. That's 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Pull your elbows back. Now lower the elbows down. Lift them up. Take it into your lateral raise. Flipping the palms to face the ground and then to face you. 4 more counts. Let's do this together. 3, 2. Elbows lifting up to about 90 degrees. Hold it right there. Maybe drop down 1 more centimeter. That's 4. That's 3. As you stretch your legs, reach your hands forward. Drop down, pull back. Stretch the legs, reach forward. Drop down, pull back. You've only got 4 of these. You are nearly there, guys. 3 more times. The burn is so real. Last 2. Now on your final round, drop down into this second position and flip your palms up to face the sky. Hug the ribs down, pull the belly button in and back, and take a little fist pump. If you are ready today, lift one heel off the floor, and then lift the other heel off the floor. Little tiny lift through the arms. How does it feel to simultaneously add a little drop down through the thighs? Pulse through arms and legs. In 6 seconds, we're just gonna hold this position, feeling really proud in our bodies. In 5, 4,
3, now stay where you are, just look forward, hold it, feel it, know that you are capable, or maybe extend your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, shake it out. Amazing start, guys. Let's pop the weights down, take hold of your Pilates ball, or maybe just grab a cushion from your home space. Let's grab the chair as well for me. You can also just use anything around you. One hand is on your support, ball or cushion between your inside thighs. Guys, let's go for the lower range of your thighs, so just above your kneecap. Your feet are hip distance apart, which often I say that and my clients are like this. I'm like, no one's hips are that wide. So it's probably less than you think. Toes are pointing forwards. Outside hand on the hip. Now rise up onto the tiptoes and start to bend down through the knees. Vertical parallel, one of our classics. Roll the shoulders back and just take a moment to hug your bottom into a neutral, so tailbone points down. Notice what's happened into your abs. Now squeeze your Pilates ball in and hold. You got 2 squeezes and then you just hold it. It's just a very light grip on the support with your hands. Squeeze, squeeze and hold. 1, 2 and hold. Where's your weight placement right now? Just running through the center of the feet. Try not to roll those ankles. If you've got your balance today, that's also an option. Maybe 2 hands on the hip. 2 squeezes, go 1, 2 and hold. Yes, guys. Inside thighs, let's do this. 1, 2 and hold. If this all feels really comfortable right now, I suggest dropping down another ½ inch. So it starts to feel like it's loading in intensity. Squeeze, squeeze and hold. Now let's start to change that accent a little bit and just go in. Take it to a single and single. Now make the squeeze a little bit bigger and harder. Let's go inside thighs. 4 seconds to the change. 4, 3, listen up. We're gonna go down 2 counts. We go down for 2, we go up for 2. Take it down for 2. Oh my gosh, I am shaking with you. Down for 2, exhale, lift halfway. Try not to stretch your legs. Squeeze the ball a little tighter. Here we go, take it down for 2. Exhale, lift halfway, squeeze the ball. Take it down for 2. Exhale, lift up halfway, just squeeze that ball. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, guys. One more time. Same thing, take it down for 2. This time, you lift halfway and you do 2 squeezes. Down for 2, lift halfway, squeeze, squeeze. So I'm just playing around with the rhythms. Down for 2, lift halfway and then squeeze, squeeze. You've got 3 more times like this. We've got 2. One more time, please. Now lift halfway and just squeeze, 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 squeeze. As you are squeezing your ball or cushion, lift your free hand up above your head. 6 seconds, keep going. You ready for that hold? We'll do it together. 3, 2, 2 hands up above your head now. Squeeze your inside thighs. Now I know you can drop another inch, let's do it. Lift those heels back up. Squeeze that ball so tight. Now give me 8 drops. 8 drop, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You did it. Feel free to push your chair out of your way, as you won't be needing this again. And let's drop down to the ground. How are you guys feeling? All good? So take the ball or cushion. Equally, you can do this without if you'd rather. And we're gonna pop it behind the right knee. Lower down to your left elbow, which is horizontal. So your palm should be facing out to the right side. And let's put the right hand next to you. Kneeling fold over. Knees underneath your hips. Start by tucking your pelvis under. Now drive your right thigh up for 2 and down for 2. So you're lifting up through little donkey kick leg. Flex the right heel and squeeze the ball or the cushion if you've got it today. Hugging your pubic bone slightly underneath you. Just notice what happens to your lumbar spine when you do that.
should be feeling a little bit longer in your back. It is an exhale on the lift and an inhale on the way down. Try not to cut yourself short here. Push your thigh up until you feel that resistance and that tension. Squeezing that heel in tight. And certainly your abs should be nice and active. Exhale, lift for 2 and lower for 2. Well done, guys. Leaning into that right hand for me. Let's do this. It's a full body workout. Nice, slow contractions. I'm looking for 3. I'm looking for 2. Now, the next time you drive the right heel up to the sky, lock your pubic bone under, stamp the right thigh up and hold. Do a little lift and freeze. So we're really looking at those classic bar principles today, focusing on form and focusing on the holds, lift and freeze. Sometimes I really enjoy stripping back all the fancy choreography and just focusing on the burn. Little lift up and hold. Now, just go a little bit quicker. Up, hold, lift, freeze. How's that feeling? Really nice and small. Very, very minimal. Up, hold. So guys, as you're stamping, I'm gonna start talking you through what's about to come up. In a little while, you're gonna be going down with the right knee, and then you're gonna do a fire hydrant, which is a hinge to the side, and then you're gonna close it and push the heel back up. Don't worry, I'll be with you. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lower your right knee down. Now take it straight to the right, exhale. Take it back in, inhale, and then drive it up, exhale. So breathe in, lower, to the right, exhale. Close in, and then push back up. Yes, you're starting to get the hang of it. Inhale. And then exhale. Guys, it is okay if the ball falls away from the knee. It's tricky stuff. We're asking your hamstring to stay switched on for the entirety of the set. You can either just pop it back in again, or you can leave it to one side. Inhale to lower, and exhale to open. Keeping that waist really nice and tight. Keeping your belly button really nice and lifted. That's where the breath comes in. Inhale to help you work your abs even deeper. We're gonna do 2 more times like this. Booty on fire. Let's do 1 more time. Now, the next time your right heel goes up to the sky, find your perfect posture, zip your tailbone underneath you, and just do final stamps up with the right heel. It's up, it's up. We go 5, then you're out, 4, then you're out, 3, 2, and release in 1. Swivel onto your left hip, and you can take that ball and wedge it underneath your left ribs. Left elbow is underneath the shoulder, and let's go knees on the diagonal, roughly 45 degrees, and feet in line with the bottom. Roll your right hip forward, and now lift off of the Pilates ball. Roll the shoulders back, lock the abs in. 2 counts, let's wrap the right thigh out, and down. Slow clamshell. You can do this with your feet on the floor, guys. If you want to make it harder, then elevate your feet off the ground. Your choice. Pushing down into the bottom forearm to lift out of the left shoulder. Keeping your right hip completely still. A connection to the front of the abs. If you're ready to go a little bit quicker, give it a go. Open and close. Continuing the work for the side body now. Exhale, open and close. Both sides of your waist are parallel to one another. Let's keep that posture beautiful, and that will help. If you do tend to get neck tension, it's gonna make your life a little bit easier if you're lifting out of your shoulders. 4, 3, last 2. Now, wherever you are, just open your thigh back. Find that contraction in the back of your bottom. Can you feel that? Now drop halfway and then push back.
Drop halfway and then push back. Yes, again guys, you can do this with your feet on the floor, which looks like this. Down halfway and push back. You've cut the movement in half now. Down halfway, push back, good. We're gonna do 4 like this, push back. We do 3, exhale, push back. Last 2. Now in 1, push it back, hold it. Just wrap, back and back. So this time, guys, the movement's even smaller. You're just doing a tiny little push back. Notice how we've not really changed the choreography. We've just changed the vibe behind it. Little tiny wrap back and back. In 6 seconds, it's gonna change again. In 5, 4, 3, lower your knee, maybe lower your feet as well. Now as you exhale, clamshell and extend the leg into a karate kick. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. If you're doing it with the bottom leg on the floor today, just focus on the top leg, down and up. If you're going for the elevated feet, it is the same thing. Let's continue to lift out of your beautiful posture. Starting to feel harder to do so, I know. We're gonna do 4. That's 3. So strong, guys. Let's do 2 more times. Super effective. In 1, extend the leg on the diagonal. If your bottom foot has lifted, you can pop that down on the floor. Imagine you're inverting your knee, so it's pointing downwards. And just do a little circle, anti-clockwise. Yes, I had to take a moment to think about that. Let's go anti-clockwise, down and around, down and around. Ooh, there's that burn. If you're feeling like this is plenty, you stay on the floor. If you're feeling a little bit crazy, then with control, lift your hips off the ground. You can keep your right hand there as a support, or you can lift it to the sky. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release in 1. Give it a little whack, and now make your way to a seated position, and just place your ball or cushion in between your thighs. Flex your feet, lengthen up through the spine for me, and bring your hands into a prayer position. Breathing in. Exhale, tuck your pelvis first. Now, as you lean back slowly, round your lower spine and just your middle spine. Stop when you've come down less than halfway, and deepen the pelvic tuck, and start to squeeze your Pilates ball once more. Squeeze and squeeze. Just take your focus down to your tummy for me for a set. Look down. And now deepen that contraction by pulling your abs down and deepening the pelvic tuck. When you feel like you've got this feeling right in the center of your tummy, take your focus forward and see if you can just sustain that as you're squeezing the ball. We're certainly not halfway back. It's actually much more subtle. Relax your shoulders, and let's keep your tummy really nice and short as you do these squeezes. It's in, it's in. All right, guys, we're gonna keep these squeezes going, almost like a constant heartbeat. Squeeze and squeeze. Simultaneously, I want you to drop your chest down an inch and up an inch, down an inch and up an inch. Any pain in your lower back, you're gonna take the ball and you're gonna wedge it behind your lower back for support. It's down an inch, it's up an inch. Squeeze and squeeze. Don't forget about the squeeze of the ball. That is a constant. We go for 4. Little drop, little lift in 3. Last 2. Now drop down and hold this position for me. Exhale, twist to the right hand side. Keep those thighs connected. Keep your sit bones on the floor. And just start to take a little twist to the right. Like you're wringing out a wet tea towel. Drop the shoulders. If you want to make this advanced, guys, then reach your hands up towards your ears and just corkscrew through the waist. Keep pulling your abs down and in. Squeeze that ball. We go for 4, 3. Without collapsing, take it over to the left side and just do your little twist to the left. Squeeze the ball and squeeze the ball. Again, if you want to make this more advanced, then shoot your hands up to the sky and just continue corkscrewing through the center of your waist. Push down into your heels. Push down into your sit bones. Squeeze the ball. We go for 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Reach your arms forward. Now just squeeze the ball. In, 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 in. Quick little squeezes of that ball to finish. Arms reaching forward. or arms progressively getting higher, 8 seconds. Maybe you're lifting your gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lay down gently in 1. Come down onto your spine for me. Take the ball and place the ball in between your ankles. Legs are at 90 degrees and your spine is imprinted. Hug the back of the rib cage down to the mat and flatten your lower back down to the floor as well. Place your hands down. On an inhale, dip your toes forward and down 2 inches. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up. How are those inside thighs feeling? Inhale, and then exhale. If you want a reminder of how subtle this is, feel free to look at your screen. Inhale, and then exhale. I'm thinking of going forward first, and then I go down marginally, and then I slowly recover. This is amazing, guys, for our lower abs, our hips, our inside thighs. And I'd much rather us keep it really small than go really far and just arch your back. So let's keep that imprint. If you are feeling confident, you can go lower in your range. You're very welcome to do that. This is your reminder, it's okay to keep it small. We're gonna do 3, inhale, exhale. We're getting ready to curl up, guys. And you're gonna take that ball in your hands, ready? Do 1 more. Now, as you exhale, I want you to curl up, take the ball into your hands and reach back with the ball and down with the toes. Inhale, exhale, curl up, place the ball back between your ankles. So you're essentially just gonna be passing the ball between hands and ankles on repeat. Stay true to that flat back. Inside thighs have been working hard. It is okay if you're feeling those now. We go for 4. That's 3. You want to aim to exhale on every curl up. 2 more times. On your final round, place the ball between your ankles, stretch your legs up to the sky, reach your hands up to your toes, curl yourself up. Now just tap the feet. We go up, up. It's a mini tiny cow. Squeeze the ball with your ankles. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Place the feet on the ground and let's knock your knees left, right, right, left. Releasing the hips, releasing your back as well. This might be a nice time to have a little sip of water. See how you feel. And then let's think about making our way up. We are gonna go for second side kneeling fold over. That's gonna take you through to second side clamshell. And then right at the end there, I'm gonna do 1 last core exercise and that will be the end of this slow burn today. So, ball or cushion behind the left knee. This is your reminder, that is not compulsory. Drop down to your right forearm, which is horizontal, and left hand is wider than left shoulder. Knees under hips. Tuck your pelvis under. Now start to drive your left heel high to the sky. Squeezing that ball really tight. Zip your abs up and in. Now lower the left knee, down for 2, and up for 2. Beautiful, strong hip flexors. These nice sort of eccentric contractions, as we call them, where we're working in more of a full range. So good for a multitude of places. Hip flexors, glutes, hamstrings, and also your abs and your arms are working constantly today. These full body classes really do have it all, guys, and often they all have a core focus sneaking in there. So let's keep the attention to detail. Let's continue breathing and notice the effect this will have on the workout. If in doubt, hug your tailbone under a little bit more. Make it feel constrictive. And then try push your left thigh up into that constriction for that amazing booty workout. Two more times, here we go. Now the next time your left heel has lifted, squeeze the heel in so tight. Now lift the heel up and hold. Mini stamp, then just hold it. Try to minimize the rebound. Up and hold, that's it. Squeeze and hold. Left hip pointing down to the floor, yeah? So 2 hips are pointing down. Let's try keep really square in your body. Up and hold. Up and hold. If you've got the ball there, squeeze it a little tighter. Up and squeeze. Now let's start to go a little quicker. Let's find that beat. Up, hold, lift, freeze, lift, freeze. So guys, as you're stamping, I'm just gonna remind you what's coming up in a moment. The knee will be going down, and then you'll be hinging out to the left. You'll bring it back in, and then you'll send it straight to the sky. That's your combination. Little stamp, little stamp. You got 4 seconds to that combo. 4, 3, slowly lower the left knee down, open to the left, exhale, center, inhale, and then up, exhale. Good. So there's a breath on every movement. Yeah, so fire hydrant or a hinge, we keep the left leg in parallel, and you literally just hitch the side of your thigh up. There is no rotation. You just lift that heavy leg. Cinching in through the waist, coming back to that long spine every time the heel goes to the sky. You're doing amazing, guys. Stay with me. 1 last full round. The next time you send your left heel high to the sky, pull and zip your abs up and just stamp your left heel up and up. This is it, guys. Squeeze in the ball or cushion if you have it today. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, carefully lower to your right hip. Let's take the ball away if you've got it and nestle it behind, under your right waist. And your right elbow is propping you up exactly under the shoulder. So let's try stack the skeleton. You're on the bony part of your hip and your knees are diagonal and your feet line up with your bottom. Place the left hand on the left hip. Just roll that forward. Now lengthen your torso and pull your abs back and in. Slow clamshell. Your left leg this time. We find some external rotation, which is happening from that ball and socket joint within the hip, which means you don't actually have to move the pelvis in order to do it, for that really nice glute connection. Guys, if you wanted to make this harder, you had an option to do this with your feet off the floor. But if you compromise form in order to do it, just pop your feet on the floor until you feel ready. Let's keep the attention in the front of the tummy. This set is amazing for your pelvic floor as well. Just start to feel that internal lift through the front and the back. If you feel ready to go a little bit quicker, consider finding the beat and just going for a bit of a single. Push into the right hand. Lift out of that right shoulder. It's down, it's up. Let's keep it moving for 4, 3, we're gonna play around with it a little bit. In 2, now in 1, push back, find it, hold it, get that contraction. Now lower the left knee halfway, and then push it back. Lower halfway, and then push it back. And if anything, I just need you to keep growing taller and taller as we work on this core, shoulder, and back strength. Down halfway and lift. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking today. We've got 4. How can something so simple be so hard? 2 more times. Now in 1, push the thigh back, find it, and just do a little wrap back. So you're just opening the left knee continuously, back and back. We've got those karate kicks coming up. A reminder, you can do it with your bottom foot on the floor. 4, 3, 2. So we're gonna lower everything, inhale. We're gonna kick the left leg on the diagonal, exhale. Bottom foot can stay on the ground, that's a really nice option. Or the bottom foot lifts on every karate kick. How's that posture? How's the left hip? Let's roll that forward. Inhale and exhale. We've got 4. Make that left leg feel long. because you can. 3. Yes, we can. 2. Now hold this long leg. Ready? Hold. If your bottom foot is lifted, pop it down. Invert the left knee and let's circle clockwise. Take it round and round. So it's going downwards. Stay where you are if this is enough today, or lift your pelvis up. You can use your hand for support if you need, or lift the left hand to the sky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax in 1. Place the ball to one side for me. Let's lay down on your spine for your final push of this class. Your soles of the feet are on the floor and they are parallel and hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your head, make a basket, and your elbows are just off the floor. Keep your head on the ground. Inhale, push into your flat back. Exhale, ripple your pelvis up into a bridge, lifting your tailbone, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Pull your abs in when you get there. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly unravel down, bone by bone. Lift your upper spine now, guys. Curl up and crunch up. Slide your shoulder blades down your back, pull your tummy down, and then inhale to lower. 1 bridge. Exhale, ripple all the way up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up, crunch up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, bridge. Inhale, lower. Now crunch, exhale, look forward, and inhale to release. So guys, you're doing 1 bridge followed by 1 abdominal crunch. The next time you curl up and crunch up, bring your right leg to tabletop, exhale, and then pop it down. So it's 1 bridge, followed by other leg at 90. Yes, guys, are you with me? You'll end up alternating what leg is marching up to 90. Really nice, strong core. We're gonna do 1 more either side with that bridge in between. Now, curl your upper spine off the floor, look forward, lift your right leg to tabletop and hold. Let's lift the left leg up on an exhale. Both of your legs are now lifted. Reach your fingertips forward, curl up a little higher, and start to push your palms down into this Pilates 100. Your arms are really long and strong, your shoulder blades off the floor, and you're pulling your abs down and in. How does it feel to send the right foot forward? Exhale. Inhale. Last 4, 3. Change your legs over. Send the left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3. Bring your legs back to tabletop. Have a momentary release if you need. Inhale. Curl up 1 more inch. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, drive your feet forward as much as you can. You've got 6 seconds to stay up higher. 5, push your lumbar spine down. 4, draw your abs in. 3, 2, and relax in 1. Take your knees in towards your chest, everybody. Have a little rock side to side. Ready to have a little stretch out through our bodies. Feel free to stay on your back here. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay. Let's place our right foot over the front of our left thigh. Interlace your fingers behind the left leg. How are you guys feeling? Swap your legs over when you're ready. Take a breath. In through nose and out through mouth. Unfolding the knees, happy baby pose. Take your hands either to your lower legs or your insteps. Open the knees, open your hips. Relax your tailbone. Maybe you can feel the nape of your neck on the floor. Maybe you're going for a little rock. Side to side, side to side. Take your knees back to your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And let's gently rock and roll yourself up. Let's find downward facing dog to finish here today. So you feel like you've had a chance to really stretch out everything. Do feel free to have any little wriggles here in your down dog. So whatever feels intuitive, whatever feels nice. Gently, slowly, start to walk forward. Take your time, there's no rush. Soften your knees. And very slowly start to unravel all the way up to a standing position. Guys, you've done amazing. Thank you so much for joining me for this slower, more form-focused class today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you on the next.